Today's webinar is a step-by-step case study demo for pain with Robert Doane. We are very lucky to have him with us. Bob and his wife Ann started the Acupuncture and Wellness Center in Posville, Washington in 1998. The clinic rapidly became the largest private Chinese medical clinic in the state of Washington and at present is also the largest in the United States. Bob holds a Master of Oriental Medicine, is NCCM certified in both acupuncture and Chinese herbal medicine, and is licensed to practice acupuncture in the state of Washington. He has lectured extensively on health throughout India, Europe, and the U.S. Bob's passion for sharing keys to the practice building with as many practitioners as possible, and to advance the effectiveness and visibility of TCM. And this is the reason why we are very lucky to have him with us today.
Acupuncture 1. Where in the heel is the pain? There is going to provide the heel. Okay. Now these spurs are almost invariably right there. Can you see that? Right there. Right here where there's a tendon right there that connects into the heel bone. That's almost always where they feel the spur. Okay? Now if you look on your muscle charts, this is serviced by the... Oh, man. Keeps falling out. This area is serviced by the kidney vessel. Okay, see that? That's where the bone spur is going to be. Okay. What? Then that's acupuncture 1 is the kidney. Acupuncture 2. Which vessels am I going to choose to treat the kidney? Well, you've only got a few choices. Kidney treats the kidney. UB treats the kidney. Sanjiao treats the kidney. Heart treats the kidney. And the large intestine treats the kidney. Wow, lots of choices. Let's try the UB first. Let's go over to the opposite foot, right in the same area, this sort of same relationship between the heel and this bone spur is right there. See that? On the UB vessel. Put 2 or 3 needles in there. Bang, bang, bang. Make sure they feel it. And then ask them, how does that feel? 80% of the time won't feel the damn thing. It's gone. But you've got to use a 32 gauge or a 30 gauge needle. You can't do these silly little needles. Okay? These wimpy Beverly Hills needles. Put a big needle in there, for God's sakes. You know, you can worship Master Dong, but it might be a good idea to at least have a needle that somewhat approximates what he was using. He would never have gotten his results with 36 gauge needles. So that's what you do. You put them in there. Now, he'll say, yeah, it feels better. Or he might say, no, it still hurts. No problem. Come on up here, and you know the heart treats the kidney. And you know that heel pain is right about here. It's just a clear image of the hand to the foot. And where is this kidney area? On the heart. Well, it's right there where the palm bone, where this head of this bone meets this flesh right in here. Needle the heart right there. Put in 1, 2, maybe 3 needles right there. Then ask him, how's the heel? And he'll say, it's gone. Or he'll say, it's a lot better. Or he'll say, well, it still hurts. No problem. Go over here and needle the heart in the same spot on this side. Now he's going to say, yeah, that's a lot better. Now get a little fancy and have him turn and needle the Sanjiao right about in there, just distal to the wrist. Put in 2 needles there into the Sanjiao. And then you want to be fancy, put in Lingku and one that's just a little distal to Lingku on the large intestine. And then ask him, how's it now? And he'll say it's gone. And you're in. You just took away the bone spur pain.
Somebody also asked Kidney 1. Where is that?
Kidney 1 What's interesting about the bottom of the feet is it can represent many areas of the body, but one area that really represents the entire foot can represent the entire abdomen. Kidney 1 is the heart, right there. It's really amazing. See, take the foot, see this nice foot? Okay, if the whole foot represents the whole abdomen, then the umbilicus, well, the umbilicus is a little lower. The diaphragm is right here. Right in the middle is the diaphragm. That's the umbilicus, but a little higher up, right about in there, kidney 1 is right at the level of the heart. Yeah, right here, right about here. It will treat the heart or the lung, anywhere in here. So if a person is having palpitations, just needle kidney 1 on both sides. Usually it'll stop it just like that. You can do it. Don't hesitate. Just stick it in there. You start hesitating, and then they'll pick up on it, and then they'll start whining. What I do is I go, they don't even know what I'm going to do. What I do is I usually pinch their toe, and, oh, nice little toe, bang. And I go, oh, gee, did you put a needle in me? Yeah, I stuck one in there. It's a fun medicine, it really is. It's a lot of fun. It really is. Think about it, there's no medical doctor could ever produce this kind of result. There's no physical therapist. Forget it. Chiropractic can produce results if you're adjusting, if it's a spinal problem, and sometimes joint problems can produce an immediate result. And that's obviously why chiropractic has, flourished all these years. But when it comes to these kinds of exotic pains and little bone areas around the body, acupuncture done properly is just absolutely miraculous. It's incredible. What a gift, we've been given. Every day I'm utterly amazed myself. The patient goes, that's amazing. I'll go, yeah, it kind of is. It's amazing. It's hard to believe yourself. But see, when you practice this and you get this kind of confidence, it has a huge psychological effect on the patient. You walk in the room, the pain is already gone. And I haven't even done anything yet. This is a war, and by God, I will win. Me versus that pain, and that pain will not stand a chance. And they pick up on that. Walk in the room, how you doing? Where's the pain? They go, oh God, this guy, uh-oh. And they just know it's gone. They can feel it. You're going all hesitant and nervous. So in the beginning, you are hesitant and nervous, so you have to fake it. This is Los Angeles, right? You fake it till you make it. You pretend you're a movie star until you're a movie star. So man up and fake it. But pretty soon, this technique is so brilliant, very quickly, you won't have to fake it anymore. Okay, let's have some questions.
So if the pain's on the toes, you don't need to find any channel?
Yeah, if the pain on the toes, just take the fingers and needle into the fingers where the toe pain is. So if the neuropathy or the numbness is in the balls or the toe pads, the needle into the finger pads. Bing, 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 bing. Do it fast so they can't complain. Needle quickly. That's why don't use these tubes. It takes too long.